All right, so SXM, where did you get this list? For those of you guys watching this on YouTube, this was a viewer submitted list. We're going to be playing it in a standard event. We're going to see how it goes. It's a little bit different. We've got the Planeswalker Sarkhan package, which you don't usually see. It's got the Oko Wolf, which is very powerful right now, but again, the red really changes it up a lot. So I'm looking forward to it. Ah, you got this from Brad Nelson's stream. Okay, that makes sense. It doesn't surprise me. He was just in the Chalice tournament with me this past weekend. Won the event. Very good at the brewing things. Where's the thingy, mabobber? Standard event. Alright, we're gonna make profit on this. SXM just says he donated $10 for playing the deck. That's awesome. Thank you so much, love. Yep, I see it. $10 donated. We are now $156 away from our goal for the day, which will unlock all the bonuses. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. All right, so we got stuff and things. I like this. We can turn to Oko, right? Oh, I don't know why I did that. I the whole time I was planning on doing this, and then I got carried away. I think that's fine. We're learning, yep. I've never really played an Oko deck before. I don't know if this is going to be a real deck that our opponent is playing, so... Nothing. A Steamykin. Oh, it's like we wrote it. It is indeed like we wrote it. Get out of here, kid. I really like the layout of this list. Feels really cool to me. Alright, so Goblin's pretty cool. It's definitely not a real deck, which makes me happy. Means we just get all of the free values. This feels very sloppy to me. On my part, like, you know, attacking with the Grazer last turn and allowing them to swing back at the Oko. I mean, we're just not going to get punished because this is not a real deck, but this is very sloppy from me. It doesn't matter, it's over. It does matter. Like, playing bad and not getting punished doesn't mean you're not playing bad. It doesn't mean it won't affect you in the future. Your response is nah. Cool. I'm sure you were correct. I honestly don't even see what life he was, what life total he was at. We got some XP. It was indeed an easy win, but turn 2 Oko makes that definitely possible. I fucked up like 6 times though, right? Like I had bad attacks, I didn't cast. Oh, hallelujah. This poor bastard. So we'll turn 2 Oko, make a food token, and turn 3 Questing Beast? Seems like a really good turn 2 and 3, right? Gains first strike and trample. Yeah, Death Touch makes that pretty awesome. These are pretty lands. Doesn't have a food token, so he's gonna fight my goose. That's fine-ish. We can kill his ramp card. Four, 5, 6, 7 damage. All right. Another easy win, guys. That was pretty close to a mirror match too. But we're 2 for 2 on the turn 2 Oko, or yeah, Okos, which is just kind of a savage beating. If you guys are watching this video on YouTube, you guys can check out the link down below, which will give you guys a link to this deck. If you guys are interested in checking it out. You know, if you are good at Magic, you'll turn 2 Oko 3 games in a row, and you'll just win the game. But if you're not good at Magic, then that's on you. So I actually like the Grazer better. You have to believe in the heart of the cards. That is exactly how you win. Any way you want it. No blocks. Magic's really easy, just draw the cards you need. I mean, the deck is pretty consistent with Okos, and the reason I don't say that because of what we're doing, I'm saying it because I've played against a lot of turn 2 Okos. Between like Grazer and Goose, like you always have the ability, you always have the mana, in addition to being able to find whatever piece you need with Once Upon a Time, either finding the Oko or the Goose pretty consistently. It's just, it's gross. It really is gross. The nice thing about questing beasts is that it can still present blocks here as well. Do you think Death Touch should be extended to Planeswalkers, or does it make it too broken? So there are cards historically that have been able to do both. It's, you know, it's specified Death Touch and kills, you know, Planeswalkers or whatever. The War of the Spark Vraska did that, which is pretty cool. So wait a minute. What did he just played this? How did he gain life? How did he gain life before already? Where did he gain life from? Actually, let's make another food token first. We have 4 mana, so we're only 1 mana short of being able to cast the Hellkite. Okay, so this is a very strange deck, and it's doing pretty well against me. Yes, Vigilance Death Touch does indeed take care of it, especially because we can attack, not needing to worry about anything, right? Razor under the bus, I'm fine with. Oh shit, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about these triggers triggering twice on this. Wow, that's actually kind of gross. That bloodthirsty aerialist is gonna get insanely large. I could have put this first strike onto the whatchamacallit. We would have gotten 2 less damage in, but I think we're just gonna turn that aerialist into an elk, right? That's the next step. He hits it for 6. That's fine. We have another Oko as well. It will then be a 7/7, but it will not have flying, and then Questing Beast can handle it, right? Could you not steal it? It says base power with power 3 or less, so you can't steal it. We let it get too big. Ooh, this is gross. Free falling. We do have another Oko, but I think throwing Goose under the bus is worth it. Gain. This is a 4 damage thing. He's not, you know, this thing isn't getting any larger. And then I think we just let him kill Oko if he decides to, but if he does, he dies, right? We'll be able to fight another thing, or we can even play another Oko if he decides to kill it. This is one of the standard events, guys. It costs 500 gold to enter. If you get 4 wins before you get 3 losses, you do make your money back and you just get free cards for your collection. If you are trying to build a collection, I think 2 wins is better value than buying packs. So it's a pretty cool event. We've done really well with decks that were not super expensive. They were just, you know, normal decks. Free falling. Interesting. Does he kill Oko now? He does not. Four. Okay, so what do you guys think of this? What if we give this thing +2? What if we fight now and make our thing? Yeah, it's lethal, right? So we're gonna go here. Ult the Scion. I honestly 100% don't even know what that is. Deals damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. 4, 5, 6. That would have only been 6 damage. Hear me out. So we got that, right? And then we Scion 2 damage, giving our tokeny guy first strike, and then sending him, putting it, it's a lethal attack, and he has to then chump with his thirsty aerialist, right? Bolt Scion to face. Does it go face? Deals damage to any target equal... Oh, any target. Yeah. I've never played with this card before, so... I still think my play was clever. If, let's say he had more health or whatever, it does force him in a situation to give us great value on his 7/7 that we have no other way of dealing with. But yes, given that the Scion ult can go face, that is just lethal. I just didn't know. Chat's arguing, but we missed lethal. I mean, yes, but I can't do the lethal if I know that it's there, right? You guys have seen this deck as much as I've seen the deck. Oh, this is a lot of Scions, but we are like turn 2 Oko again. Oh no, we don't have a green source! No, we're gonna miss it! Look at... Actually, if we get rid of the breeding pool... No, we need the blue. We're gonna draw the Oko, right guys? We have 2 draws. I think we're definitely gonna hit the Oko. I don't think we've missed a turn 2 Oko yet. Pretty sure we're gonna hit it. Ooh, is this gonna be Flash? Oh no. I should have played the Stomping Ground. Yeah, Stomping Ground's better. That way we can kill something with a Bone Crusher without using this, or we can make a thing, right? Yep, there's Simic Flashes. We want full control, right? We're gonna let it resolve. And I'm gonna get punished because I played the wrong land. My son. Super punished! Now we can't cast our Questing Beast next turn like we planned. Grumpy. I can still giant drop? Yeah. I think that is correct. And we drew the forest to cast these things next turn anyway. And him countering this is not that bad. The problem is SXM, they just have mono counters, right? Now he's gonna have the other one. Fudge. So he just has it? Ugh. He's got 4 cards. There's no way he doesn't have a counter. GG's, our first loss. We had a little bit of a slower start than our usual. And he had the perfect hand, right? Counter, counter, Flash Wolf, pretty much. Even his 2-drop Flash card was pretty perfect. And my misplay didn't actually cost us because we played off tempo and he still countered, so if we played on tempo, he just counters the bigger card, which would still suck. Hey look! Turn 2 Oko. We've always had it in our hand the one time we weren't able to cast it, which was sad. We had to mull, because we had no green source. Once upon a time to start? Yeah, I made that mistake once. Looking at my hand and deciding to keep, I thought about it, and then afterward I was like, oh, I'll just play things. And I was very excited. I stay or should I go? I got a little excited. I jumped the gun. So I like Grazer better. Because that allows us to then play a temple. Go now. It also means that we have the gooses for food if need be. Yes, we do indeed now have geese, correct. Although saying gooses is really fun. I also like saying fishes, also not correct. Oh man, we're gonna be so screwed as soon if he plays Torber in here. First strike, huh? I guess it doesn't matter. Would be double. Welcome, guys. We got a sweet raid from Waldo. How are you? I only have one blue sword. Yeah, that's interesting. I think it's... Goose makes the food token? I guess we could crack. I don't know if that's worth taking 2 more damage. As long as he doesn't have Torburin, we're fine. Stream's going really well. Thank you for asking. Grub before the World Series? Nice. Well, thank you again for the host. I appreciate it. I'll take good care of your viewers. If you guys have any questions about the stream, don't hesitate to ask. This is a viewer submitted list. We're doing a charity event for Extra Life presently. And if we hit our goal for the day, I'll be making the stream a 12-hour Magic stream and giving away a collector booster for Eldraine. I'll be posting a video on YouTube as soon as you guys hit the goal, and then I will immediately be sorry, distracted, trying not to lose. I'm kind of tempted to kill, instead of the first strikey one, kill the ones that like can give haste. They're both dangerous. They might win? Might. They're hellbent now, so it's gonna depend on whether or not they get any triggers for the Spitfire. If they draw 1 blank, we're looking pretty good. We also have a, goose chump blockers, which is always really nice. One, two, three, four, 5. I can attack with this too, and let Oko take 1 damage, but if he plays a Torburin, I'll regret it. Or if he has a shock, I'll regret it. I think this is fine. Why not turn their Spitfire into an elk? Because I don't have... Oh, it's the plus. For some reason I keep thinking it's the negative. I don't know. I didn't really consider it because he's hellbent. So he doesn't really have a way of triggering it, and then if he happens to top deck it, we have a goose to put in its way. So I wasn't too worried about it, in all honesty. I was kind of just thinking about going as wide as I possibly can. The only thing that can really get through is this, and then we're just like returning with more than enough pressure. Seemed okay to me. Basically breaking even on the Oko every turn and just building up a massive force. He's spending too many turns dealing with this. And we can also just let him kill Oko now and play another, which is pretty good. We'll go ahead and make more foods. These guys can block the flyer thing too. It's a lot of damage here. So the biggest thing we have to worry about is like Torburin here, but then we can still like make tokens. Make tokens and eat them. Four one, guys. Woo! Glad to know you're not the only one that sits like this in the racing chairs. Yeah, I either sit like this or I sit with my legs like underneath me, which always hurts my knee. And makes my foot fall asleep. What? We don't have an Oko in our hand. We're gonna draw it though, right guys? There's something wrong with this in this world. Clearly something is very wrong. Oh god, it's an oven deck. Huh. Alright. I'm tempted to not cast this and continue trying to ramp. Because if we cast this, then we don't have a play next turn. Right, guys? I don't know if getting this guy out is as important as getting, like, the questing beast or the wolf out. Yeah, they're meant for good posture, but I'm all cozied up method. Yep. Oh, this is not a real deck. I don't think. Auto pays. Interesting. So I just found out that the stream I'm doing for Wizards... What the fuck? How did he gain so much life? Wow. I was not expecting that. I looked... He just, like, had nothing and then all of a sudden had a 6-something flyer. How is that possible? Because he gained life twice, once from this. Okay, yeah, he gained it 3 times. Interesting. Hey, Mama. Grew up Indiana night. So you could sack it, which I'm fine with. 18. Get moving. It's so freaking large. So we have Gooses to chump. And then Sarkin to chump, and we'll just keep hitting for 4 a turn. Oh no! We're actually gonna lose to this weird deck. I have no idea. I don't think we can take it because we just die to Goose. Or die to cat sackings, right? Old. Never grow old. Mama. Oh, hell yes. That party dress. Some the pain. Summer creeping in and I'm just trying to get in. That thing is just so fucking large, it doesn't even matter. Next, well, we have to draw a land in order to be able to play the Sarkin for Stahl's next turn. Yeah. Coming soon. Oh mama. Oh hell yes. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I'm sorry, you have crappy music. The Bloodthirsty Aerialist is really cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty sweet. Wow, this this fucking thing is savage. Even if I hit an Oko, or yeah, if I hit an Oko, we can stop it from flying and kill it with Questing Beast. It's how we won the last one. Maybe I should have dug for the Oko instead of trying to race. So funny. It's so funny that like this nutty deck just like gets there. So we can once. Fuck me! It was pretty far out anyway. They're done for. So he's gonna hit me for 1 trillion. Yes, I think the Oko was our only out. Now I don't think we have one because he's gonna hit us for 6. Because we blocked this one. We're gonna take. He can technically cast the cat next turn as well, and he can eat. Yeah, no, we're done. I think we might go to 1, I'm not sure. Alright guys, 4-2. This isn't turn 2 Oko. Excuse me, deck. I think you might be confused. It's amazing how annoying Oven is, yeah. We played an Oven draft deck, but Temple is maybe Flash again. Pleasantly annoying. We're waiting. Don't you do it! Should we hit him for 2, or is it? I think if it's gonna be Flash, I think he's gonna have a Flash creature. Like the 2/2, or I don't think they're running the 2/1 anymore. I'm just gonna pass. I don't think it's worth hitting for 2 damage here. is buzzing. There it is. Oh, they missed land drops. Should we try to kill this now? He didn't have a quench when we cast this. I guess we do it on his turn to make sure he can't quench our Planeswalker. Okay, now we'll go ahead and do it. This feels weird. Is he the quenchiest? He's the quenchiest. Rude. Through my veins. No! Oh, fudge sickles. He shouldn't have a whole lot of ways to deal with this, and this is a 4-turn clock, right? More bounce spells? Yeah, but then he's not casting anything. It's resolving, huh? Okay. I wonder why he unsummoned the one with... Interesting. I know he's got the counters. Okay, Wolf is scary. We draw. We might be able, if he has Quench. If what he has is Quench, we might be able to get there. All right, you have a quench. Also, I forgot we couldn't even play around quench because I chumped with the bird. So, are we dead? Another bounce spell? This looks like another bounce spell. Fuck. I wasn't expecting the unsummon. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So he has lethal next turn. 4, 5, 6. Actually, he doesn't. As long as he doesn't have another bounce spell for this, right? I actually wasn't even counting that. For some reason I thought he had 2 mana left after bouncing my guy. He cost 3, yeah, I thought he had 2. 6, 10, yeah. Damn! Failed it, guys. You know, I have had a lot of trouble with Simic Flash since the deck came out. It's really difficult to deal with. They're like, oh, you don't have anything to do? I cast really powerful cards. Oh, you have something to do? I just counter it. And they don't ever seem to really miss. It's really tough. All right, so that was a pretty steep learning curve. I made a lot of mistakes during this event. We still went 4 wins, right? Which is money back in addition to cards. And I played bad. The last 2 losses I did mull those 2 games, but still pretty bad, right? Like I misplayed land a couple of times, missed Once Upon a Time, didn't know the ultimate of my Planeswalker. SXM, thank you for the big cheer. That's awesome. Alright guys, so if you guys are watching this on YouTube, there will be a link down below for this deck if you guys want to try it out. I highly recommend the first 5 games that you just play turn 2 Oko, and it'll be pretty easy. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Please check the link down below for our sponsor, Card Kingdom. They help me out with making so much of this content. Also, a big thank you to everyone who has signed up for my Patreon. Without you, none of this content would be possible.